2003, the country of Vietnam was provided with internet service. And the two men who were primarily responsible for that are sitting right here on Today's Entrepreneurs are Lee and Thomas Johnson. They are brothers, and you've had a niche, mostly technology, and you've had a passion for helping the people of Vietnam. So back in 2003, you provided them a service that they never had before, they never experienced before. That in and of itself is a huge accomplishment. So we talked a little bit about your history there. Now today in 2013, because I know you had a 10-year plan, are you where you want to be with dotVN in Vietnam?
Absolutely. We're very, very proud to have reached our 10-year milestone with the programs that we have in place. And we're very excited because these platforms and technologies will drive revenue from here onward. And back in 2003, when we launched the online domain registration for dotVN to the world, the domain registration just boomed. And since then, the government has seen that we've been able to service and manage right along with them. They see us every day, and they noticed all of the successes that has gone into the product.
All right, so working on this from the viewpoint of an entrepreneur, what has been the most challenging part of your journey as entrepreneurs to get this done with the government?
The most difficult part has been convincing the government to take the next step in the evolution of building the internet system for all of Vietnam.
So how did you do that? How did you as entrepreneurs convince the powers that be in Vietnam that this is what the country needs for the people?
What we did was we showed the government how it works, first and foremost, and how they can control it in such a manner that there won't be chaos. Then what we did was we brought in partners, and these partners have expertise in hardware, software, and commerce.
So you bring people in who have fields of expertise that make the team whole.
Yes,
right.
And furthermore, to give them, the government, more trust that we're not just fabricating, but that there are major companies, major players in the world who dominate these areas of expertise, and that they are willing to work with us and with them to propel this to the next level.
So you let them know that you're viable, but how did you get in the door as entrepreneurs first? Because that's a tough thing to do. You've got a business, you want to sell the idea, you want to sell the business, and it's not always easy. So Lee, how did you get through that door?
Because we were born in Vietnam, we had the cultures from Vietnam, and even we have raisins in America, but we know there's a cultures that behind, and we learn from there, and we like to go back to help our people, and with the knowledge and the cultures, it's along with the need of the country.
So you had the knowledge, you worked together a team, put together a team, you had the education, and you had the plan. And
a big passion, because that's what we were competing against major companies, well-known companies like VeriSign.
So how did you get it over someone else? Just simple passion?
I believe so, because being Vietnamese and demonstrating that we have a complete commitment to carrying it through thick and thin, they saw that and they gave us that trial for the first 3 years to build a product, to write the internet protocol, and we completed that. And when we launched it, they were totally appreciative.
What are some of your products and services, Lee?
We have many different products and services. The most important to get people connect to the internet, and our passion is to get people know each other by the way of providing platforms using the dotVN, the country code. People register domain names so they can have a website, they can have their own emails, and also they can promote the product and services.
And how many people are in the country of Vietnam right now?
I believe there are about 93 million right now.
So you're serving a lot of people.
Yes, and it's just starting. It's just starting. I believe we have up to about 1 million in terms of IDN registration now, right?
Correct.
Those are big numbers.
It's a big number when you think about 1 million people to start, and I think that the registration is going to double next year.
The numbers are mind-boggling, and you've achieved a heck of a lot so far. Do you think a lot of it too is because you've brought partners in who see this great potential for this great growth that's coming?
Absolutely. What we've done so far has impressed the government, because what we've been able to do is generate revenue, and that revenue has helped them to implement their plans.
So if you had to say something to entrepreneurs, would you say bring in partners, bring in people who have their various fields of expertise, who can bring in not only their knowledge but money to back up whatever you are trying to sell? Is that what you would propose?
We believe in bringing in partners who have years of experience and success, such as a Google or a Facebook, a Yahoo. By the way, Yahoo is our partner in some of the ventures, and we've been very pleased with the relationship. And we believe that in the next 6 to 12 months, the products that we are about to launch, we have other partners in the wing, which we definitely want to bring in to work with us, cooperatively.
So partnership, very, very important. And by the way, you are a U.S. publicly traded company, correct?
That's correct. dotVN became a U.S. publicly traded company, trading on the NASDAQ Bulletin Board in 2007.
Very good.
Under the symbol DTVI.
There you go, DTVI, dotVN. Lee and Thomas Johnson, brothers here, entrepreneurs who are really making a difference in their home country. And we'll find out how they're giving back and what they have planned for the future in just a moment.